We live in a world that is just obsessed with software. We're constantly told that the next big tool, the next platform, is going to solve all of our growth problems. But what if I told you the real key isn't another piece of technology? In this explainer, we're going to unpack why the future of high-growth companies really depends on people, not platforms.
So, let's start with a big question, and I want you to be honest with yourself on this one. Is your company's tech stack a true growth engine, or is it actually an anchor, just weighing it down? It's a critical question to ask because so many businesses are finding out the hard way that just buying more tools doesn't automatically mean you're going to grow smarter or faster. And this leads us right into something we can call the technology growth trap. You see, if that first wave of digital transformation was all about getting the right platforms in place, this next wave, well, it's fundamentally about people. It's about empowering the folks who can actually connect the dots, not just check off tasks.
And here's where so many of us get it wrong. We blame our tools when things get stuck. But the real problem, the real bottleneck, is usually much deeper. It's a lack of what you might call organizational muscle, that internal strength to actually weave your people, your processes, and your tools into something that works together as a whole.
Which, of course, brings us to this massive myth that platforms can solve everything. I mean, we are drowning in SaaS solutions that all promise perfect alignment and seamless growth. But let's be real. Just buying another subscription isn't a strategy. It's just another line item on your budget.
Okay, let's break this down. It's a brilliant way to see the difference. Sure, your platforms are great. They can store data, they can automate workflows, they can spit out reports all day long. But they can't do the really hard stuff, can they? They can't interpret complexity, they can't resolve that gray area, that ambiguity between departments, and they certainly can't build trust between your teams. Only people can do that.
So, if platforms aren't the magic bullet, then what is? Well, the reality is, people are the system. It's a total mindset shift. The true infrastructure of a strong, resilient company is its human system thinkers. And there's a great name for this, human infrastructure. I absolutely love this term. This isn't about admins or support staff. This is about professionals, especially in revenue operations, who are the architects of your business. They're the ones designing and running the entire operating system that makes your go-to-market strategy actually work. So, what does a system thinker actually see that others might miss? Well, they get that a seemingly small tweak, like changing how you score your leads, isn't just an isolated event. It creates a ripple effect. It's going to impact your sales velocity, which then affects your pipeline forecasting, and it can even mess with how you onboard new customers. A dashboard won't tell you that story, but a person will.
And this all leads to a really powerful metaphor for what RevOps does. Think of it as the essential connective tissue that holds the entire organization together.
Just let that sink in for a second. The connective tissue. It's strong enough to hold different functions together, yet it's flexible enough to adapt when things change. This is what allows a company to move forward as one single cohesive unit instead of a bunch of separate parts. But here's the catch. This connective tissue has to be nurtured. It has to be supported. For your RevOps team to really fulfill this critical role, they can't just be a reactive support desk. They need a seat at the table in leadership conversations. They need a clear mandate to actually influence priorities, and you have to invest in their development. All right, so what makes these people so uniquely valuable? What's their secret sauce? Well, they have this rare blend of skills that we can call the superpowers of a system thinker. And this quote right here just nails it. We have got to stop thinking of these roles as support. What these people are doing is organizational design. They are architects of growth, not just administrators of your CRM. And just look at this mix of talents. This is not your average skill set, right? It's this incredible combination of hard and soft skills. You've got deep analytical rigor right alongside genuine empathy. You have strategic foresight paired with real technical fluency. This is what allows them to not only design better systems, but to actually lead people through the change it takes to adopt them. So, let's bring this all home. What's the big takeaway here? In today's business world, just being fast isn't enough. The real competitive advantage is coherence. It's when your teams, your data, and your customer experience all tell the same, consistent story. And that coherence, it doesn't just happen by accident. It has to be designed, and it's designed by people.
And all of this leaves us with one final and I think really critical question that you need to ask yourself. Are you focused on building a bigger, more complicated tech stack, or are you investing in the human infrastructure that's going to build a truly smarter company? The choice really is yours.